bloody horny.
G'day everyone and welcome back to another video. I'm Harry and as always alongside me, Holy One Tapper.
Get out of town. How you going,
Aaron?
guys?
Yeah, good. Good, how are you, mate?
Good.
Good. So, another video, back again. We love it so much. We're going to try and start a bit more of a regular hobby catch-up. So that's where this video is going to sort of start us off. Don't worry, the battle reps are still coming. We've still got plans for that.
Should be a few on the table.
Yep. And then, more importantly, for this video later on, very shortly, we're going to get Starky on as well.
Royalty?
Yeah. Running the next tournament in southeast Queensland up in Kingaroy. This one's birthday slaughter, isn't it? Birthday slaughter, yeah. So we'll get him on and we'll talk everything about that, which is probably the main reason everyone will jump on this video. But otherwise, yeah, we're just going to talk a couple of things hobby. Hopefully we can build on our content for this, and talk a bit more shit about our our going ons,
with the toys.
But anyway, the week that was for me anyway, it was very exciting. I was in England during the week, and because earlier in the year you were up there.
I was up there, yeah.
And Aaron went to Warhammer World.
Yeah.
So
took the missus, made the travel. The cruise, what do they call
pilgrimage?
The pilgrimage.
The great
to
to
Mecca.
Yeah. So he got Jade and Aaron got me excited, and so I decided to head up there myself, solo. We'll get now. Obviously, everybody will know, and we know that Games Workshop up at Warhammer World, they have some strict recording and photo taking requests. But we'll put a couple of pictures up.
Sneak them in.
Yeah, we'll get some pictures up. Have a look at us up there. Definitely in front of the rhino out the front.
Yeah, the rhino. Cooler.
But how was your general experience when you went? When did you go?
So we went last year.
Oh, last year.
Towards the end of last year.
Yep.
Yeah, so we were there for a week in the UK, and then we went down to Paris for a few days after that.
Yep.
And just to make the pilgrimage.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we had to go the first day we landed because they were shut for like the week. They did like a shutdown for a few days.
Jet lag would have been.
So we got off the 17-hour plane ride straight onto a train and went up there before they shut. Far out. It was worth it though.
Yeah, it's really good there, isn't it? It's
next level.
Yeah, like you hear people talk about it, and you might see some photos and stuff online, but it's full nerd, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just heaven for nerds. It's
really good fun. As we said, we can't put too much up on there, but especially about the exhibition. Now that's the all time. The old world section's the first part.
As
you
go
walk into, and that it's really cool. That. There's a display with the Bretts and the Tomb Kings,
in the desert,
and that makes you, even if you're a Brett hater, it makes you want to play Bretts
because they're all in like the lance formation,
the
like
big charge. It's pretty good. But
it's cool.
Other than that, what was your favourite? So they had like the army displays, and then they had the full scenes,
like
the cabinet. Yeah. What was your favourite?
My favourite, it's going back a while now, but I really enjoyed mine was actually probably the 40k, like the old Imperial Guard. There was like one diorama.
I thought that because you used to play Imperial Guard, didn't you? Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Where they're all marching out and they're all in like uniform.
Yes,
like Chinese parade.
You actually sent me a photo of that.
Yeah.
Because then when I got there and I saw that display, I remember, and I was like, Aaron likes this because of the infantry.
So that was probably my favourite.
See, and I'm not a massive 40k fan, like player. I don't play it. And I don't really understand a lot of the story for 40k or a lot of the lore. But one of the ones that I found that I really liked was the do you remember are they called the Death Krieg?
With the skull mask.
Yeah, and they had and it looked very World War II
in the trenches.
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah. And that
Yeah.
I was like that. I got some good photos of that, which we won't put up.
Cool.
But I'll have the other one that I really liked. There was a couple of very small dioramas that people made.
Yeah.
And the main one I liked was, I spoke to you about it, was the Brett Knight with the Carnosaur converted dragon.
Yeah,
Really
the
old one.
dragon.
It's really old. We will put a photo up of that because it's online, so it's not
it's
my,
from a
it's
White
not our
Dwarf, isn't
photo.
it?
Yeah. Well, I think it was in a Brett book. Someone on a
Yeah.
comment somewhere said that
Oh yeah, I think I remember them.
it was
The
in a
old
codex.
soft cover
Yeah.
Brett book, maybe?
Yeah. But it was there, and it wasn't accredited to anyone. So if anyone knows where it came from,
Yeah, who made it?
we'll put it up
Yeah.
so that everyone can have a look. But yeah, look, Warhammer World. If you ever get a chance, ever in Europe,
Yeah, right.
especially for all the Aussies, it's a
'Cause-
long way away from
Yeah,
home.
it's a long way away.
Long way
Did
away.
they? What army did they have out when you got there? The Cathay.
Cathay were there,
Yeah, right.
front and centre when you walk into the exhibition. When you first walk into the exhibition, they do have the first little level is like the history of Games Workshop and how they started, and there's some really cool stories in that, and some really, really old, like made in the 80s dioramas that are really surprising.
Yeah.
But then when you walk upstairs and you walk in the first door, like Cathay's the first, bam.
Yeah. Shove it down your throat. Yeah.
And it's the army from the book.
Yeah.
So it looks really cool.
Yeah,
and
I
they got
think-
the big story about the Cathay there, so they're selling it. They love it.
Because they had the dwarves out when I went there. Like dwarves had just come.
yeah.
Just come out. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So and then you've got the gaming hall.
Yeah, the castle decorations.
Yeah,
and
and
all
that's
that.
really cool. Everyone will know about that. It's a lot of tables. Mainly when I was there, there was only one old world game on there, and it was mostly 40k.
Yeah.
Bit of Blood Bowl was being played.
Yeah, that was sick.
Yeah. And then out back from the gaming area is the pub, the brewery. Is it a brewery? or a
Bugman's
pub?
Bar.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's full nerds
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah,
Everyone's
a lot
loving
of-
it.
Yeah, a lot of
It's,
nerd.
and it makes you just want to buy everything in the shop. But
Yeah, you don't have a big enough suitcase.
I didn't take a backpack specifically, so I couldn't make it
stock
back
up.
to London with just pockets full of paints and stuff.
Oh, beauty.
But the only other thing before we get Starky on, I suppose we wanted to talk about today, we're just going to talk about ourselves. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about how we started, particularly fantasy Warhammer. I know you played a bit of 40k.
Yeah.
Your story's going to be longer than mine because you started pretty much from when you were born.
Yeah, grew up with
But
it.
yeah, tell us about how you started and
Oh, well, I've started since bloody day one because the old man used to play 40k,
yeah.
and I
Yeah.
remember like stealing his old Tyranids out of his cupboard and playing with
Tyranids,
them.
yeah.
But the first game I ever played would have been 6th edition.
Fantasy.
I started with High Elves.
Did you have high elves?
Yeah, I had High Elves.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I only had like a few like spearmen and the old mono.
See, I thought the
Remember the old
mono,
monopose
but
archers?
yeah.
But I only had like 10 or 15 of them.
Oh, see, I thought
Yeah.
your first army was wood elves.
Nah.
Ah.
Nah, so I was like, my first love is elves. Like
Yeah.
I had like
Yeah,
the
the
3
Pointies.
elves. Like always loved elves. And
Because my first game against you, I remember was Woodies.
the Woodies, I had the Wood
Yeah,
elves.
and then you started playing the Darkies. more.
Starkies. When they got their new book, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, baby.
Yeah, okay. So 6 then, because I remember would have been
That was when Battle Station was at Cliffos. Did you ever go to the Cliffos Battle Station?
Clifford Gardens.
Yeah, not
No,
Cliffos.
Marketplace.
Village. It was Village.
Across the
Village
road.
Fair. Yeah.
Across the road. No, the Market Plaza.
Yeah, that's it.
Market Plaza, yeah,
It
so-
was upstairs.
No, not up. Oh, just out the back, sort of
Yeah.
where the chemist is now.
Yeah, right.
No,
No, I'm
that's
talking at Grandy, where Grandy is now. They started over there.
Yeah, I do remember it.
Way
Yeah,
back, way
yeah,
back
yep.
when I first
Sorry, I'm
started.
interrupting you.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
Yeah.
where I started as well. So I remember that.
Yeah.
But the first game I swear I had against you was when it was up across from the
At
Irish
the old bike, where the bike shop
bike
is,
shoppies. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I
This
think
is us
we
talking
first
about all the
met.
times
Yeah.
at battle stations
It's
moved.
moved all over the shop.
Yeah,
But,
okay. So Woody's there.
Yep, so I had Woodies and then Darkies. And then I sort of branched off into a bit of everything, really. I had the Chaos.
Yeah, you've almost caught them all.
Mm.
Gotta catch them all. You're getting there.
I'm getting there.
Yeah. And then, because I remember you sort of were there for 6th. I remember having games against you with 6th there.
Yeah.
And then I feel like you weren't
sort
there
of
as much with
missed
7th. Hey?
Yeah.
You a little bit.
Dabbled here and there.
And then because that would have been when we were sort of finishing
High school.
yeah, we would have been like 15 to 17, and then you were back hardcore for 8th.
I came back hard.
Yeah. And that's when the scene in Toowoomba was its biggest. It was pretty pumping.
Yeah.
And then we
kind of took a bit of hiatus because you moved away.
Well, yeah. So who was did you play Dan a lot in 6th? And
Oh, not really. Dan sort of.
because I played Dan a fair bit with his lizards in 6th.
With lizards, he had his fair.
7th, yeah.
Yeah, he had his lizards a lot, and then we kind of just dipped in and out here and there.
Yeah, you both. I remember you both being sort of on the scene at different times.
Different times.
Yeah, because he wasn't big on the 8th.
Nah.
When the 8th was big.
No, I didn't really like 8th.
Yeah.
But then 9th age brought us back into it.
Yeah.
Sort of towards the end of 9th age.
It's back to
Yeah. The back.
Because I moved away.
Yeah, you
and
moved away.
fantasy just died in Toowoomba completely. Like
it
it
wasn't
just.
much on.
It was like overnight, wasn't it? It was like.
Yeah.
Fantasy, they sort of killed Fan at 8th ed, and then that was it. It
pretty
was
much
just,
it,
yeah, the square base
I
just
remember,
disappeared.
I remember like there was a 9th age tournament like a month after 8th died, and I signed up for it, but I didn't even go.
Yeah.
And I just took just took a holiday.
Well, 9th sort of took a little while to get into
the growing pains.
Yeah, to get into a bit of it found its space.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then obviously the height when Old World came back out.
Old World's back out.
You were good to go. You had your
Had a
12 armies.
I kept hobbying throughout. Most of it. I never
you
stopped
stayed
hobbying.
really solid. Yeah.
So I had
because you went from 8th ed, you only had Darkies.
And the Darkies. I had the Woodies for a bit, and then I sold them.
Woodies were gone. Yeah, you sold them to Campbell, didn't you?
Yeah, Campbell's got them. And
they're
then
probably gone for good.
And then I bought.
What did you have in 8th? Darkies and.
I had the Warriors. I had the Blue Warriors.
Right. Yeah.
I went to America and I bought them all over in America.
Yeah, because we used to call your DP.
Sure.
Hirsch, yeah, because
the big blue DP.
That's right. Yeah. So you had and then anything else in 8th?
No, that was kind of about it.
That was it?
I think I might have had a little bit of a start to my empire, but I don't think I played them in 8th.
Oh. Yeah, I reckon I played, like it might have been just a friendly, but now that you say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I never took them to a tournament. It was mostly just Starkies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll put you on the spot. Favourite edition so far? You can include 9th.
Can include 9th.
9th. So yeah, so you did 6th, 7th. Well, 7th you didn't really do, did you? Like little bits
7th,
and pieces. Yeah.
Yeah, 7th I slept through that. Oh, I really enjoyed 8th. 8th was sort of. I think it was just because the scene was so popping.
Yeah, it's hard to argue that for us in Toowoomba. Like 8th was
because you could just go down to battle stations on like Thursday night.
That's true,
and there'd be like
someone would
buggers there playing.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you just rock up and
get
a game.
I feel like with all of 8th's sort of filthiness as well that we talk about, like the instant kill spells and Death Stars and stuff, but it was kind of like tournament polished,
probably
sort of like everybody knew what to expect at certain tournaments. Like Whereas
wasn't as much grey area.
Yeah.
In eighth, it was sort of more.
there's a bit more just everything could and you could sort of take a lot of variety of different lists that were still at least competitive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so.
And I think
everything was pretty brutal, and when everything's brutal, it's all kind of
you can use
balanced
anything.
as well.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I
just
remember
run
you could
whatever.
take quite a variety of lists. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Right. Okay, and then for you, maybe we should go top 3 armies, your favourite.
My favourite.
To play, yeah.
Oh, the players.
To play, not like
Yeah, right.
across all editions, like what do you enjoy?
So
Because you've got all of them.
Yeah, I've got most of them. So I reckon 6th Ed Demons, like the Storm
you
of
got
Chaos.
edition demons,
Yeah,
wow.
6th
Yeah,
Ed
okay.
Demons.
That's
Just because I was so filthy.
narrow. Right,
Yeah,
right,
6th
okay.
Ed Demons. Because
Well,
I went
it's
to
just you roll those 5 up
I
all
got
the time.
woodies all the time. You get them all the time. But,
Just constantly saving.
geez, that's a hard question.
It's top
yeah.
3.
Top 3. I'd have to put Darkies up there. The old Dark Elf
Yeah.
Dragon list they used to run.
Yeah, the
Even
zoo.
back
We used
in
to call it the zoo.
Yeah, the zoo
Yeah.
had a Dark Elf Dragon.
Well, that was going to be my next question. What's your favourite list?
Yeah, the
so
Dark
8th
Elf
Ed
Dragon,
Day. Yeah.
Because I used to,
We've got a good story about that, but we'll tell that in the next video.
Yeah.
We'll tell that. We'll tell that in the next video.
I'll swing it back to you then, which is easy for you to answer because you've only got one army.
Oh, the top. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I'll talk. You've got one more army to do. I'll
Yeah.
talk about mine.
Later on.
Yeah. I don't have too much else to add to really, but
Yeah. And then I really enjoyed 9th Age Demons as well.
you do have a soft spot for your demons.
For the
though.
Demons, I really enjoy 9th Age Demons.
And do you mean like, because you're always a bit more like Nurgle.
Yeah,
You've dabbled
a
in,
bit tough
but
buggers.
yeah. You've always been a bit more of a Nurgle
Yeah.
rather than Zench or Khorne.
Yeah, I think. Well, that's the beauty with 9th Age. I could use my demons as like a succubus or whatever.
Yes,
like,
yeah,
It was
yeah, it was a
model
bit more-
agnostic, so
Yeah.
you could.
Well, that
try
Ninth
it.
was trying to target, like being able to use any sort of models that you wanted for
just
things.
as long as the base.
Yeah,
license
they
was
weren't.
right,
Well,
you
they weren't trying to sell
Nah.
product like Games
They were
Workshop. They're just
selling- yeah.
pushing,
But,
pushing the product. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's probably my top 3.
Top 3.
Yeah.
Then top. I'll make it even harder for you on the
Oh,
spot.
God.
The top 3 armies that you dislike versus.
Dislike.
You can say higher.
Yeah.
Because
I
you've
don't
played
mind-
them.
No,
You've
see,
probably
I
played
don't mind
50.
Wales now because
Yeah,
I
'cause
know
you play
what's
them.
coming up.
Yeah.
I think I
You always
used
knew
to. I used to
'cause
hate Versus Damo's rats. Back in
Yes,
the 8th
yeah, that's my number 1
Oh,
for sure.
because he just
He would spike that dreaded 13th
dreaded
so
13th
hard.
off
Like,
Techless.
oh,
Yeah, that was. That was going to be a hard game against
Yeah.
Damo's rats in 8th, and then I'd say that's my number 1.
oh, the rats. Yeah,
The rats in
I'd
8th.
agree,
Yeah. That's back when they were good, when they had all their.
They were good, yeah. They were
Yeah.
compared, and then I guess Old World now, because they're a renegade, it's just completely killed them.
Left to the
So,
darkness.
yeah.
Lost half their rules.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was your most hated?
Well, I'll just our stories are intertwined a fair bit. Obviously, I'll
Yeah.
tell you how I started in.
Yeah.
Mine was a bit different, but it was probably similar for a lot of people. You might not remember, but when Lord of the Rings first came out as under GW, they had those like in the newspaper or the magazines.
Come
Yeah,
with, like, 3 little models and
yeah. So
stuff.
me and my
Yeah.
mates, I would have been like 9 or 10 when that came out. We were collecting them,
Yeah.
and painting them horribly. Some of them I
Because they used
actually,
to come with little tubs, didn't they? Of like
yeah,
just your basic
like
little-
real, like
yeah.
little, just acrylic, real
just your-
dodgy.
Just your standard.
And to make like in the instructions to make like black ink,
yeah.
they would tell you to get like the black paint and just water it right down,
Yeah,
and it would
right.
just turn out horrible.
Ugh.
So, but I actually still have some of those miniatures, and I repainted them more recently and sold them because I don't play anymore. But I remember I used to then, when I was maybe like 13, I would go down to the shop
Yeah.
and I would play, because on Thursday nights they would have Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
But it was literally only one guy who was about 18 at the time, and he'd be down there, And I've seen him on YouTube recently doing battle reports, so I know he's still out there.
Is that,
And he used to hobby crush the young guys.
yeah, I know.
Not
what was
intention,
his
not
bloody-
super intentionally,
Yeah.
but I remember that was my first. I think his name was like
Who's that guy that makes all the big terrain boards and that?
Oh no, it wasn't he, but
Oh,
he's been on
yeah,
Zorpazorp's
Zorp-
channel.
that's it,
Zorbazorp,
Zorbazorp,
yeah. So he's been on Zorbazorp's channel. I'll remember his name.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can. He might see me on here and remember me. Hopefully, but then it was like Sean and Alistair
Yeah.
and Mick or Mike.
Yeah,
He hated being called one or the other.
Yeah.
But Mike. They were always doing fantasy on Thursday nights as well, and I was a bit sick of like Lord of the Rings and getting pumped every night on Thursday night. And these boys were like, "Oh, why don't you start fantasy?" And at the time it was really weird. I was really obsessed with Rohan.
Yeah.
Like I loved all the horses and the cav.
Yeah.
And Alistair was playing like a really cav heavy high elf army, and for some reason in my head I thought high elves were like the Cav army.
Yeah.
So that's why I started high elves, because
Yeah.
I really liked Cav. And
Yeah.
then, after I sort of dove into the game a bit more, I realised that they weren't the Cav heavy army. But that's it. I've just had high elves ever since.
Ever since.
Yeah, and I've been really time poor. I have played other armies. So I had Empire
Yep.
for a while. That was my next army that I bought. But I painted them up and within 6 months sold them because I just wasn't enjoying playing them that much. I was really bad at playing them. That was in 7th ed. And then I had the Dark Elves
Starkies.
that I bought from Campbell, and I played the Slow Grow in 8th
That's
ed with
right,
them,
yeah.
and I really enjoyed the Darkies. They were
Yeah.
fun. But then when Fantasy died, I unfortunately sold all my Darkies like real cheap during 9th ed.
Oh, no.
And then and I had them painted up real nice too. So I have played other armies, but High Elves have always been my
Golden child.
yeah. And I obviously faded away from the hobby a fair bit when I moved away.
Yeah.
And I sort of started converting my High Elf army into the Lion theme.
Concretion.
Yeah, and now that's come out, that's what I'm back on focusing.
Yeah, because you're already onto that.
Yeah, so
Lion type
so I've got a lot of old painted high elves that are sort of irrelevant now, like they're not good in the old
Yeah,
world.
like spearmen.
So I've kind of restarted my high elf army, so to speak. So hopefully I can have some Tracian stuff come out with some battle reps and that, and then it's a bit of a different spice on what I'm used to with high elves all the time.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but for me, favourite edition, well, definitely 8th.
Yeah.
Because that's where I played most of my games. Like 6th and 7th I played a lot, but I was really young, so
We never really knew what we were doing.
yeah,
half
I
the
was
time.
just ploughing stuff forward, and I wasn't tactical. I didn't use chaff. I didn't calculate. Like I wasn't trying to get half points off things. And I was
kind of play with what you got.
I was also just trying to kill their biggest baddest thing.
Yeah.
So definitely 8th for me.
Yeah.
Top 3 armies. Obviously high elves.
High elves.
The darkies. Sometimes it's good to be a one army man.
It's
You
good.
stay loyal,
Specialist.
Yeah, specialist. Darkies my second. Always had a soft spot for the darkies. They're just always.
Yeah.
Well, 8th ed they were just fun.
Yeah.
Like they had all the good, cool tools, and the units were cool. Number
love their
3.
combat.
See, it would be a toss up for me because I always wanted to start a demon army.
Yeah.
So I took lots. Actually, talking Warhammer World, took lots of photos of this really cool demon army they had there. That sort of, it was corn, so it was it's corn based.
Yeah.
Which I probably wouldn't go for now. But yeah, because their rules are a bit poor now in the old world. The other army that I was always keen on, but they were really crap in 7th, so it's sort of flip-flop now, was Beastmen.
Yeah.
I always liked Beastmen,
The
but
goat boys.
yeah, and they were always felt like a Beastman army could do really cool conversions and stuff. People always have lots of variety with beasts, Beastmen. But again, because in 7th that was so horrible,
Yeah, they were sort of in that weird.
They just never got a new book, right? They had the really old book. Sorry, in 8th they were really bad.
Yeah, they still had the soft
Still
cover.
had still had the really bad book, and their rules just didn't transition well into 8. So, yeah, look, maybe one day. Highly doubtful. Believe it when you see it.
Yeah, when we get there.
Yeah.
Beastie Boys.
But the toughest to verse, definitely Damo's Rats. Wow, so hard in 8th. He played them well.
Yeah, Damo. Yeah,
he played them well, and they were always competitive.
Yeah, bloody hell pits and stuff.
Yeah,
back when they were good.
Yeah. Number 2 would be your Vampires.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you've always played them well. You played them well in 9th. You played them really well in 9th.
Yeah. They're just one of those hard nuts.
Yeah, I remember in 9th I just got sick of your Terrorgeist. You had your big Terrorgeist.
That's good.
And then now with once you figured out the 6 Scream list, it was like,
you can't even engage it. It was just...
Yeah, and then the 3rd for me would just be Stumpies in general. They were hard. They're always hard. Every edition, they've been... Like, they've never been an army that you've faced that you just get tabled every time. No. But they're always hard.
They're hard
to beat. Yeah. Like, just every edition was from, remember Wee Man had his Slayer list in 6th there. Yeah. They were hard. Like, he could never break the units. And
it's just one of those armies... There's just could be that one turn where they just, put too much hurt.
Yeah, and if they win first turn, it's like... Yeah. Gotta hide everything behind a hill. So Stumpies, they're always stumps. So guys, if I come up against you and you got a Stumpies list, Aaron will break him out again soon.
You never know. You never know. Entrenched.
Yeah. But anyway, we'll get on. That's just a little bit of an intro. We wanted to talk about.
Just us in general.
Us, and hopefully stories will pop up over time. We'll have a good next video at the start because we'll talk about something at the start of the next video. But we'll have a chat about one of the infamous games that Aaron and I had at a tournament that he hates hearing about. But it's burnt in the memory from 10 years ago. 15. It would have been 15. Probably 15.
It was for a podium too, which
was a podium. It was a podium spot at a big tournament.
It was worth a podium.
Yeah, so we'll get into that story. But otherwise, we'll get on to Birthday Slaughter coming up in October. We're going to get Starky on now.
Get him in.
The King of the North.
Royalty.
Up there in Kingaroy. The House of Stark.
The big fella.
So we'll get him on right now.
Yeah.
Starky, how are ya?
Yeah, good, mate. How you guys going?
Yeah, good, mate.
Good.
It's good to have you with us.
Yeah, good to have you on.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
The man that everybody... the King of the North.
Yeah, that's me.
So we were having a bit of a chat before we started recording, and we were hanging more chat on Aaron about his filthy list that he's planning on taking. But then we found out that Starky might have some grand plans to take it one step further.
Yeah, man.
We're going to drop you in straight away, Starky.
Yeah, throw you under there.
Rolling out the cafe. At least,
you got to make
at least you guys aren't like my test dummy guys up here that have to go against it every week. But yeah.
So everyone's got that to look forward to. Starky's gonna.
We'll have to read the bloody book when we go to do our list reviews.
So many rules.
At least you know, Starky, in your hands, the army's going to look nice. So
yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, it's actually my Japanese army, so I'm just using all my Japanese stuff as cafe, just with the cafe blimp in there, and
you got to have a blimp.
Yeah. Only one, just one.
Yeah. Oh, that's fluffy. That's very fluffy.
Yeah. And I'll see if I take Sentinels or not. Yeah, it's playing around with it.
A few different.
The Sentinel didn't go well against 9 Fanatics. Yeah, he didn't. didn't have much game burst that.
I don't think much does against Nine Fanatics.
No. The blimp was nice. It just flew over and took out one of the units in one go, and then
Jesus.
I think I killed Ryan's characters in his boar unit, so he gave up. Then, or he was out of time.
How many of those bound spells do you have, Starky? The missiles.
It depends. So I'm thinking I've toyed with the new one, that does the necromancy one.
Yeah, okay.
But I might just take that on the Jade Lancers now, and yeah.
Yeah,
And then I like the Sentinels with the Jade upgrade, and just take Fireball or whatever on them, so you can sit back if you like. Couple of cannons, yeah.
Because they still move pretty fast, those Sentinel.
Yeah, they're a little bit slow because they don't have
No Swift.
only got movement 6, but yeah, no Swift, yeah. So I reckon if they've got a missile, they've got something else they can do anyway. But yeah, see if I take them. I don't go too OP with my lists, I reckon.
Well, I think the mission pack sort of keeps them in check too.
Yeah, because you got to work out your core and have at
Yeah.
least 3 scoring units. So yeah,
Definitely.
it keeps you in check there. You can't go full arsehole with them when you got all the scenarios and stuff, I reckon. Yeah.
So as we can see in the background, Starky's got his grand display. So we were going to talk. We'll get some pictures up.
It's pretty hard to get it all in. I can't get it all in.
No, you need the wide lens.
Look at the armies. Hoarding plastic. So yeah, we'll put some photos up. Starky sent us heaps of photos of some events and everything that he holds at the Man Cave. But we'll talk about the Man Cave, Starky, because everyone loves to comment on it and everyone loves to hear about it. But how did it start? How did the missus let you build that?
Well, she let me build one at our old house, and it was a bit smaller, but it wasn't quite set up as well. But then I thought I was all finished there at that house, and then we sold that house and had more kids, built a bigger house, and then
Beautiful house.
Thank you. I want this games room in 1 year. Like the first year was my plan. 4 years later, I got the games room and all the interior. Yeah, it took about 6 months, I guess, to do all that, and then I held my first birthday slaughter.
And that was
4 years ago. It was a 9th age tournament.
9th age, yeah. We saw some of the photos. We see some of the photos. They were 9th age.
Yes, and then the second one was 9th age too, and then so the third birthday slaughter was the first Old World one.
Well, and good numbers. And Aaron and I were talking about how many tables you can have there.
Yeah, so before I had the games room, I used to hold I think I had a 22-player tournament just on my patio.
Yeah.
I had tables inside and stuff, but because we have a quite long kitchen bench and kitchen table and stuff. Yes, we all fit in there. It was pretty crazy. There were 22 or 24 players. Yeah, you would have been there.
On a good day, it's nice out there too.
Yes, it isn't too bad. I always did pretty well with like the weather not raining and stuff. So
yeah, definitely.
Yes. So if we overflow out of the 20 players, I just put tables outside. Yeah.
So how many would you cap it at for this one?
Well, I've capped it at 32, but pretty sure we'll have at least 24 from people I see, but sometimes I'm not quite sure if people are coming or not. So.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't have you down, Harry. So
another thing, we were talking about that again. I'm a bit 50-50 work.
I'll keep our fingers crossed Harry can come for a sleepover.
Yeah, hopefully I can get it for the double 2 days. But Starky did tell me, and for everyone else that watches, he can facilitate potentially if you can only make it on the Saturday.
Yes, yeah.
Potentially, depending on numbers.
You want to come? pretty
Is it-
cruisy with. I host as TO and play in the tournament, but if there has to be a bye the first day, I usually take that, and then
Oh,
my
yeah.
son, my young son will play.
And then you
He's fun to
submarine
have
from
a
there,
bye.
Starky, normally.
Yeah, and there's usually
I don't
some
mind a buy
he's
either,
get
Yeah.
Dave.
home early anyway. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I just work out that the top 10 can't have a bye on the last day, basically. Yeah, that's how I
Yeah.
usually try to do it.
Then you can't avoid the tough matchups.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, hopefully, I'll see. I'm 50-50 at the moment with work, but
I'll be there. The
yeah.
Hollands will be there.
The Hollands will always be representing. They'll be.
Yes.
There's
Hopefully we'll
always,
get the threes.
Yeah, we'll see. The old man's a bit flaky, but Dan and I will be
Yeah,
there.
he's a bit flaky with it, last minute looking after kids or whatever he's doing.
No,
Yeah.
no. If Dan goes on, he has to look after the kids.
There you go.
right, so we'll have a bit of a look. So yeah, capped at 32. How many players are signed up at the moment?
I think I was at 13, but Joss realised he was going to a cruise the same weekend or coming back from a cruise, so yeah, had to refund that back. That's all right. Just as lucky, reckons he'll get home on the Friday, but I reckon he'd be pretty wasted after going on a cruise. But yeah, 32 players. Hopefully we'll get in the 20s. Yeah. It's a camping tournament, so, or slumber party I like to call it. If you don't want to risk the tent, you can just stay in the games room.
Table. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a few mattresses. There's a
Yeah.
couch and stuff. Yeah, you can
It's
bring
great
your own mattress if you want, or inflatable, or something like that. You can bring that sort of thing.
And stay over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Helps with the. So obviously we'll get the players pack up for everybody to have a look at. So for those that may not have realised, it's up in Kingaroy, southeast Queensland.
2.5 hours from Brisbane.
Yep, 2.5 hours sort of from everywhere, isn't it? 2-ish from
Yeah,
Toowoomba.
kind of is. Yeah,
What is it, about two-ish from the Gold?
145, I think, from Toowoomba.
Yeah, that's not a, the road. The road drive on the way home is a bit treacherous with all the wildlife that tries to ruin your vehicle. Yeah,
It's worth the drive, though.
yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I remember one of the first 2-day tournaments we went to in Kingaroy, Aaron and I, and it was when it was the old club that was running it, and it was at like a bowls club or something. The tournament. Was it
we used to back in the old day run
the
RSLs and stuff.
RSL, yeah.
Was it
And
that?
Aaron drove us up there in his car. And we got a flat tire.
We blew the tyre out.
We got a flat tire, and Aaron had a European car, and so we're on the bush track on the bush road, and we get out, and the spare is just a little European, little tiny, like a little motorbike tire.
We had to do like
Had to go 60
day.
the whole way home.
60 the whole
I think
way.
we ended up a half hour late.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then we had to do the same at night time on the way home after day
it's
two,
like a
and we were
4-hour
hungover.
drive.
60. So that's all I think about when I think of that Kingaroy drive. I'm like, oh, it's good memory.
Brings back a bad memory of the trip.
Good memories, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
so
I've been going to a Toowoomba tournament before, and I'm like nearly to Toowoomba, and then there's this car coming towards me, and just like the biggest kangaroo ever jumped in front of me.
that's pretty cool.
Everywhere. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, they wake you up.
Allow for 2.5 hours.
Hasn't happened to anyone coming here or
Touch wood.
going home. I haven't heard of anyway.
So, brief overview of the players pack. As you said, 2 day.
2,000. Yeah, 2 day, 2,000 points. We're using the grand melee and combined arms rules.
Yep. which
Mercenaries 1.1 or Mercs 1.1 is allowed. Is that what they call it? Not Mercs, it's called whatever it's called.
Oh, the Renegades.
Renegades, that's it.
Renegades, yeah, Renegades.
Renegades 1.5.
The legacy
From the
buggers.
yeah, that's the square base pack, isn't it?
Yeah, yes. Yeah, you can have mercenaries, no allies, yeah, stuff like that.
It's good to see special characters. That's good.
Yes,
Bring back Techless.
Bring him back.
I actually decided to put the cap in for 2 Cathay balloons as well because it seems to be the general thing to stay.
That's good. That's
you
new.
see it?
Yeah.
Green Knight
yesterday.
were 50 after. Okay, so you can still take the Green Knight, but he's 50% after you kill him once.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
And the big one there, if Starky finds your list inappropriate, yeah, got to be asked to reset.
I never
Yeah.
Cool.
And the match.
I might say 12 fanatics is too much, I'd say.
12 fanatics? Yeah.
Yeah, 12 fanatics is probably too much. 9 is hard to deal with, but yeah.
At least they're only small units when there's only 9 of them.
Yeah, no, they still take like 30. They still need to have 30 each
Yeah.
in each unit, so that's 90 for that golems. But yeah. And then I decided to use the square-based scenarios pack that they put out.
Oh, yeah.
I just dropped the special cards. What are they called?
The
Special missions. The secret missions. Yeah.
Secret missions. I just dropped that because I find having 3 scenarios on the table is hard enough to keep track of.
You've got a fair few.
It's probably more than enough to keep you busy for the game.
And it has an upgraded points difference as well. So to not get a draw, you have to get more than 300 instead of 2.
Oh, yeah.
And then it drops back to 250 after that, I think. Yeah, each game.
Yeah, scoring, yeah.
So people can't blow away with it, yeah.
Yeah, and to get a 20-0, I think you need to get 2,500.
Yeah,
so you'd have to whip them in with the
you have to go well beyond. So it's kind of like a 9th-ish, because 9th was similar, wasn't it, to 20 someone you had to get like full points.
Yeah, I guess so.
Plus
a bit
mission.
like that.
Yeah. Similar. Very similar.
Have you had many baggage train games, Starky? Or?
No, just on Friday, and it didn't really. I guess I have to decide whether I was going to take it with my balloon in the next turn, but
Yeah,
because you did get 200 points for destroying.
If you destroy it, I think it's 250 if you destroy it.
Yeah.
And if you keep yours alive, you get 100, I think.
Yeah. So it's not bad to destroy one if you get the opportunity.
Yeah. It's like a battle point, so
yeah, a lot.
Yeah, I'm going to probably practice one tomorrow with the old man.
Oh, yeah. I just printed mine up. It's like a uni demon pulling a chariot with the gate on top of it.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
It's a pretty cool model. It'll work good. Yeah. Gives me an opportunity to use it.
Yeah, nice.
And to sign up, people just get in touch with you.
Yeah, basically just pay me via PayPal get on YouRecruit and sign up on there.
Yep.
That's all you have to do.
Oh, yeah, and your email's in there, so we'll put that up on there as well.
Yeah, it's all the players pack there.
Yeah,
if you go onto Facebook, you can find the event on Facebook, and it's got everything in there.
Yeah, get in touch with Starky on Facebook, and he'll sort you out.
Yeah. You can find it on Old World Rankings as well.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We don't want to talk about that yet, Starky. Controversial. We'll bring up the rankings as the season gets a bit further along.
We start making more.
We don't want to.
It's just a great place to even find events.
It is good, yeah.
It is good for that.
Yeah, we talk about the competitiveness of it, but it's a great that Gomo's
Yeah.
it's like a really good and it does create that like it creates
It's like a central hub.
central hub for all the
Yeah.
information. And then it's like you have season by season for Old World in Australia, which I think is really cool.
Yes.
So,
I like it for all the badges you get too. I I'm always at Gobbo for more achievements like badges and stuff
Like
like that.
secret ones.
yeah,
Secret ones, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
But I
good.
think like
We-
someone like me who has access to the website a little bit has to like put best painted on and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or best sports, any of those kind of things. They don't
Yeah,
auto go
we've
on
got-
there. Yeah.
It's good to have some incentive too
yeah.
to drive that
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you got the players.
You
choice.
also, with the players pack, if your army's fully painted, you get an extra 5 points and then 1 point for a display board as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Aaron was talking about that. That's a
Yeah, I've just finished my one.
bit of a swing.
Yeah, well, I did the display board last tournament, and yeah, heaps of people came out with display boards. It was cool.
Yeah, it's actually good because you get the army shots at
Yeah, looks great. And
Yeah.
sometimes it doesn't take too much work. Like a few of the guys put in a bit of extra work, but yeah, like Ryan just did I found it was really easy to buy a picture frame
yeah.
and then just do that. And
Yeah, spray paint.
instant display board, yeah.
Very clever.
Yeah.
You just go to
Yeah.
Vinnie's or something and get a cheap
Yeah, okay.
painting or something. But yeah.
Yeah.
Do you mean like a
I like
canvas?
No, just like a wooden
No,
frame.
like a
Oh,
picture
right.
frame from
Yeah.
Big W. You can get a large, like a decent size one there, and it's got the black frame or the timber frame look.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and then just do what you want in the center, flock it, or Ryan painted his and he made a stencil for a chaos symbol and painted the chaos symbols on there with the spray paint. Yeah. Yeah. Do
You
all
never know
sorts of
that one
things
battle
with
point.
it.
Come in handy.
And then you got something to carry your army around to all the tables.
Yeah.
In between games. Yeah.
Multifunctional.
Good
Some
incentive.
people put you could use the picture frame and then put a steel plate under there if you wanted for all your magnetize all your models too if you wanted.
That'd be
Yeah.
good. That's really good.
Yeah. I saw Chris Curran did that. Yeah.
Yeah, he flips them upside down, and you're like, ooh, it makes you like cringe. You're like, fuck.
He got that far. He didn't paint his army though. That's why you
Yeah, doesn't chip. You can't chip. Doesn't chip the paint. on
Yeah,
that.
no paint job direct.
Yeah, well, that's the players pack, and you guys have some photos to show around.
Yeah, we'll put all the photos up.
Spread them around.
Have a
yeah.
look at that.
We
as well.
always go out for dinner on the Saturday night down to the pub.
Yeah,
We go
just get a
down
bit
there
loose.
for
Last.
an hour or two, and then anyone that's sleeping over comes back to my place, and we
Board
get the
game.
drinks out. I overdid it last year.
I
Right.
think most of us did last year.
I totally missed my fourth game. Yeah, I just could not.
He
play.
slept in.
I was-
Starky slept in.
Just shake on the 10-10 the night before.
I was throwing up everywhere, yeah. And I decided to have pasta at dinner too, so that didn't. Well, I cleaned up in the toilet. My wife's like,
not-
you did not fucking clean up.
It's not a proper Kingaroy tournament unless you're hungover on day two.
Yeah. And you're out on the lawn
Yeah, well,
in between
I guess
games.
I- My son Hugo filled me in that Aaron and Daniel spewed in the yard. So.
Just feeding the wildlife.
Can't get anything past them.
Oh, that's so good.
How good.
Yeah, it's a great night, and yeah, it's always a good weekend. I reckon it's probably Queensland. It's Queensland's youth castle assault, really.
I think so.
Yeah.
I definitely
Kind
have
of
the
claimed it as that.
most fun.
Philpon did pretty well, but yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll get on. Starky said he'll release the lists the Wednesday week
before.
Yeah, so a little bit extra time, and we'll hopefully get on and get a video and run through all the lists and
Yeah,
we'll
that'd be
probably
good.
talk about the scenarios and stuff in a little bit more depth, so people watching from afar can get excited too.
Yeah, tag along.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good.
We'll as I said too, if I can at least get there on the Saturday, then I'll make sure I get heaps of footage, talk to as many of the players as I can, get everyone amongst it, and then we'll get some videos for that too.
Yeah, sounds good, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Starky, we know you gotta get going. You gotta on dad duty.
Yeah, that's it.
But thanks for
I'm used to doing these when they're all asleep.
no, fair enough. But we'll thanks for coming on, and we'll
Too easy, guys. Great to see you.
yeah,
Thanks for
Take
joining
care of
us.
yourselves, eh?
yeah.
You
Thanks,
too,
Starky.
Starky.
Talk to you.
All right. See you
mate.
guys.
Cheers. Do you want that to be your thumbnail?
What's that?
What you just did there? That can be
Yeah.
your thumbnail.
I might salute at work too whenever I was just like,
Get a look at do it at the camera. Do it at this side of it. Yeah, boy. Righto. I'll get one of Starky too.